because I don't think it's even close. LeBron should not be mentioned in the same name with Michael Jordan. And that's what it like hurt people's feelings to hear that. Watching LeBron play the game and knowing the way MJ played the game and the way he prepared for the game, it is a disrespectful disgrace that somebody started putting LeBron James with his bag and his skill set that is showing now that he has to go do a pick and roll in order to get a point guard on him so that he can do a turnaround jump shot that doesn't get blocked by somebody his size. This is LeBron James bad.
Kwame Brown didn't just take a shot at LeBron James this time. He tried to erase him from the GOAT talk entirely. And according to Kwame, there's no debate to be had. He says the whole LeBron versus Michael Jordan argument isn't close, isn't fair, and honestly isn't even real. Brown claims the so-called debate was built by media hype and fans who never saw what true basketball domination actually looked like.
MJ wouldn't have gave a who was on him at 40 or even right now. Kobe Bryant, MJ, those guys did not cheat the game. They stayed true to the game. The reason why you play defense is because you trying to dominate and destroy.
So is LeBron really in the GOAT conversation, or have years of highlights, social media, and non-stop promotion confused people about what real greatness means? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
I was around MJ, was around his mannerisms in the morning, in the afternoon, midday. I was around Kobe Bryant. And I've seen these guys at their best, at their worst, when they're angry, when they're not so angry, when they're funny. I've seen it all. So if everybody else can talk about who they've been around, then my story, I hold weight in this GOAT conversation. I told y'all need to stop having this GOAT conversation, period.
Because Kwame Brown is calling this whole thing a sham. He says the real issue isn't just fans arguing online. It's people who never watched Michael Jordan prepare, practice, and dominate live, trying to rewrite history. Brown insists that watching LeBron today, especially this late in his career, exposes something that's been hiding in plain sight all along. LeBron's game, he says, was never built on pure skill mastery like Jordan's was. And now that the athletic edge is fading, the difference is impossible to ignore.
In order for me to explain why Kobe is better than LeBron, it's going to take LeBron down a little bit. And in order for me to explain why why MJ is better than LeBron, it may take LeBron down a little bit.
Kwame makes one thing crystal clear. He was there for both eras. He was around Michael Jordan. He was around Kobe Bryant. He saw what greatness looked like up close. Morning practices, game nights, locker rooms, wins, losses, all of it. He saw the focus, the obsession, and the fire that separated the real killers from the rest. So when he speaks on this, it's not from clips or stats, it's from real experience.
LeBron lost his athleticism, which we all said was going to happen. And now he's relegated to just bullying people over and going up looking for the referee to give him a call. And this is what you guys call the best scorer in the league. No, he was the best in transition. And we can show video of him leaking out early. So with his speed, we all know why he's the leading scorer. He's been in there 23 years. But when you talk about going to get a bucket, just get a ball out and going to get a bucket, and you got that man above Jelly Bean Bryant or MJ, then you don't know about basketball.
According to Brown, Jordan and Kobe never cheated the game. They respected it. They worked at full speed, treated practice like battle, and attacked every weakness before anyone else could find it. Jordan drilled fadeaways while being double-teamed. Kobe ran through post moves like it was Game 7 of the finals every single morning. Their entire mindset was about domination, mental, physical, emotional domination.
The way MJ dominated the game, the way I watched Kobe prepare in practice, the way I watched Steph Curry prepare in practice. He's not shooting one-legged jump shots like I see LeBron play around. The reason why Kobe and MJ couldn't make it to 23 years is because they practiced the way they played the game. MJ practiced that he was going to get double teamed at that spot, so he faded away. I'd be like, what in the hell? I'm like, why in the hell is he doing that? He'd be by himself, boom, 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 pulling up, pump fake. I'm like, what in the hell? I'm a teenager. I'm looking at this. The f is he doing? He out there simulating the game, recreating where he got double teamed from. And he's doing it game speed. Kobe Bryant is in the post, and it's crazy. I got traded to LA. Kobe Bryant, game speed in the post, a series of 7-8 moves, going to the left, going to the right, going middle, dunking it, fading away. He had series of moves that they did game speed every single day.
And that's exactly where Kwame says LeBron falls short. He argues that LeBron's whole game was built on power, size, and speed, not skill. In Brown's words, LeBron's game has always been about out-muscling people, not outsmarting them. Now that age is slowing him down, we're seeing what happens when that advantage disappears. Kwame claims LeBron has to hunt for mismatches. He needs switches, smaller defenders, perfect screens, just to get comfortable looks. He's not breaking down defenses the same way. He's manipulating situations just to find a safe shot.
There's no way you get to year 23. There's no way. Your legs are going to give out. I watched Kobe. They said he couldn't play defense. I watched Kobe start doing defensive slide drills. I said, what in the hell is he doing? Because he's doing these drills so that he have no holes in his game. Kobe Bryant, MJ, those guys did not cheat the game. They stayed true to the game. The reason why you play defense is because you trying to dominate and destroy the next opponent. The reason why you play hard in the All-Star game is because amongst the best of the best, you proven that you're the best.
Meanwhile, Jordan, Brown says he never cared who guarded him. 7-footer, point guard, didn't matter. Jordan would study your moves, find your weakness, and tear you apart anyway. At 40 years old, Kwame says Jordan could still get to his spot, rise up, and hit the shot. No tricks, no mismatches, just skill and confidence. That's the difference Brown sees between a player who relies on athleticism and one who masters the art of scoring. To Kwame Brown, that's the truth the media won't say out loud. The gap between LeBron and the real legends isn't about stats, it's about substance. Jordan didn't just play the game, he owned it. Kwame Brown doesn't stop with LeBron, he drags the entire modern game into the fire. He says today's NBA rewards comfort over confrontation. Players are too chill, too friendly, too afraid to make things personal. Back then, All-Star games were wars. Guys wanted to prove they were the best, not just pose for pictures and laugh on the sidelines. Defense meant pride, and pride meant domination. According to Brown, that fire is gone, and LeBron symbolizes that shift perfectly. One of Kwame's biggest criticisms is how LeBron obsesses over stats. He flat out calls him the ultimate stat patter. Not because LeBron isn't great, but because, in his words, people confuse longevity with dominance. Brown says playing 23 seasons, averaging 25 to 27 points while load managing and carefully watching minutes, naturally leads to big totals. But that doesn't make you the greatest scorer ever. It just makes you the most durable. He even goes further, saying, if Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant had played 23 or 24 seasons at a high level, LeBron wouldn't even sniff the scoring title. Brown reminds people that Jordan played in an era with tighter spacing, fewer threes, and brutal defense. Yet he still put up monstrous numbers. Kwame believes that if MJ had played longer, he could have hit close to 50,000 career points. Easy. The only reason he didn't? His body simply couldn't hold up, because he practiced like every day was a Game 7. That's the key difference Brown keeps hammering home. Jordan and Kobe couldn't play forever, not because they weren't durable, but because they went too hard. They didn't coast, didn't rest, didn't save energy. Every drill was pressure-packed. Every rep had purpose. LeBron, on the other hand, adjusted his approach. He learned how to extend his career by managing the workload. And while Kwame doesn't hate that strategy, he refuses to call it greatness. Then comes LeBron's scoring style. Brown says LeBron was never a pure scorer. Sure, he was deadly in transition, unstoppable when running downhill, but once the game slowed to the half court, that's when the cracks showed. Kwame claims LeBron just doesn't have the offensive bag that Jordan, Kobe, or even Kawhi Leonard have. No post moves, no signature fades, no polished footwork. He says that kind of arsenal comes from obsessive repetition, not just athletic gifts. And then Kwame lights a bigger fire. He accuses LeBron of using the media to protect his image and push the GOAT narrative. He literally names names: ESPN, Disney, the LA media, Clutch Sports, and even Rich Paul. According to him, there's a whole machine working overtime to make LeBron look bigger than what the basketball itself shows. That's why, he says, Shannon Sharpe, Nick Wright, Draymond Green, all these guys defend LeBron no matter what. But Kwame doesn't stop there. He points straight to the coldest stat of all: finals records. Michael Jordan, 6-0. LeBron James, 4 wins in 10 tries. And to Brown, that ends the whole debate. No spin, no excuses, no context. When the lights were brightest, Jordan never lost, Kwame says. That's not a narrative, that's history. He even tells a story that says everything about the difference in mentality. One time, after getting called out for weak defense, Kobe Bryant didn't argue or post quotes online. He hit the gym and ran defensive slide drills. No complaints, no talk, just work. That, Kwame says, is what separates legends from long career stars. LeBron, on the other hand, Kwame says he spends too much time arguing with refs, saving energy and caring about optics. He even calls out LeBron's late career shot selection. Logo threes, show-off step-backs, shots that look good for the cameras but don't always help the team. Brown believes these are more about silencing critics than actually playing winning basketball. According to him, Jordan and Kobe never played that way. Every shot they took had intent, every rep had a purpose. The bigger picture Kwame's painting is wild but clear. Basketball used to be about proving superiority, about earning respect through domination. But today, it's about branding, friendships, and controlling the story. And Kwame Brown says that shift has cost the game its edge. To Kwame Brown, LeBron James is the face of everything that's changed in modern basketball, but not because he lacks talent. Brown says LeBron's entire mindset reflects a new kind of priority. Less about domination, more about control and comfort. He's not denying LeBron's greatness, though. He gives him full credit for his longevity, his numbers, and his ability to squeeze every ounce of success from his career. But Kwame makes it clear, that's not what defines a GOAT. For Brown, greatness isn't just about how long you last or how many records you break. It's about how you played when the lights were brightest, how you prepared when nobody was watching, how you carried yourself when everything was on the line. That's the difference he's talking about, and in his eyes, that's where LeBron falls short. Kwame even says he wishes the whole GOAT debate would die out, because it always turns into tearing one legend down to lift another up. But if people insist on keeping it alive, then his stance isn't changing. LeBron James does not belong in the same conversation as Michael Jordan. Not in skill, not in mentality, not in preparation, and definitely not in dominance. According to Brown, the real hoopheads already know this. The former players who were there know this. The fans who lived through those eras can feel the difference. The only people still arguing are the ones who grew up on media clips and stat sheets. People who got sold the idea of greatness instead of seeing it up close. And as long as those media-driven narratives keep flooding the conversation, the debate will never end. But for Kwame Brown, the verdict's already written in stone. Michael Jordan is the standard. Kobe Bryant followed that same blueprint. And LeBron, he carved his own path. Impressive, historic, durable, but not legendary in the way that true GOATs are. This isn't about hate or jealousy, Brown insists. It's not about disrespecting LeBron's grind. Longevity matters, consistency matters, production definitely matters. But real greatness, the kind that echoes through generations, is about more than just stats. It's about who owned the game when it mattered most, who stepped up when pressure crushed everyone else, who made opponents feel hopeless before the ball even tipped off. Kwame believes the line between dominance and durability has gotten blurry in the modern era. Social media, highlight reels, and endless talk shows have made it easier to build narratives than to prove them. Stats can tell a story, but they can't show mindset. They can't show that raw preparation or that fear factor the legends carried with them every night. And when you really dig into the footage, when you actually listen to the players who were there, the gap between Jordan and LeBron becomes crystal clear. To Brown, it's not close. And it never was. But now the question flips to you. How do you define greatness? Is it about rings, skill, and mentality, or about stats, influence, and longevity? Because your answer decides who truly deserves that GOAT crown. Drop your take in the comments. Let us know where you stand. And if you're feeling these deep basketball breakdowns, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with your squad. See you on the next one. This debate's not cooling off anytime soon.